Hello. Hi, brothers. Hi, sisters. Habari yenu. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. How are you wherever you are? How are you wherever I'm meeting you right now as you open our channel, Kohera Senior? Hello. I'm also very fine. This is Kohera Senior once more coming back to you, my brothers and sisters. I hope that you're very okay. We are yet to meet here and, and make vibes. We talk. Remember, our channel is on lifestyle, culture and lifestyle, social life. Matters doing with marriages, matters doing with all social life. That is where we are. How are you anyway? Conway, how are you in Taiwan, my sister? How is everybody in USA? How is everybody in UK? How is everybody in Africa? Nigeria, Kenya, my lovely country. How is everybody? How is Nyapohanse, our lovely village? How are my in-laws in the villa? Yes, thank you so much for those new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome to Kohera Senior Channel. Welcome. I'll be updating you on social matters and I will be entertaining you. I will be teaching you. And by saying habari yako, then you say mzuri sana. That is how are you? I am very fine. Habari yako, mzuri sana. Yes, sisters and brothers. Thank you for your comments. Beliza, habari ya wewe kakangu. How is Beliza there in Central America? Yes, welcome. Let us find out what is happening in the villa. I have seen there is an argument. My previous videos that why should they give Madam Esther a cold shoulder when she is a mother? Why? Why should Rosho do that? Why should they give her a cold shoulder? Why should they not recognize her as a mother, surely? It is bad. Why should they snap her? It is as if she is implanting herself to them. No recognition, no welcome, nothing. Something wrong. Something wrong has been put in their minds that this is a bad mama. Something wrong. I suspect because it is only Rosho who can tell them the truth. So maybe she has told them what it means now that they are snapping her. It is bad. If Maro loves your parents, you also love his parents. That is all. This tit for that. Now, there is this argument here that, okay, now it is almost 2 weeks. The visitors are in the villa. Now, is Maro paying the dowry? That is now the argument. That is now the or the focus. Are they going back with the dowry? That is the argument now. What is taking place there? Now, if it is dowry, then Marwa is marrying. Once you marry, once you pay dowry, that is actually committing marriage. And we normally do it in our African way. We don't value money. Get it right. In our cultural marriages, in our traditions, we don't value money when we are marrying. We value cows, 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 cattle, animals. We value in our Korean culture. Even if you give them 1 million shilling money, that one, according to our culture, that one is not valued. And giving these cows does not mean that you are buying that lady. No. You cannot purchase. It is not a purchase. Giving them dowry in terms of cows is not purchasing, but it is bonding. Bonding. You bond between the two families. You exchange. You give them as a reward. You give them as a present. Because no human being can be bought. You cannot buy. You cannot buy a human being. A human being is always very valuable. The value of a human being is very high. You cannot buy. But now we pay that dowry as an appreciation. You appreciate as a thanksgiving. You give thanks. You give thanks so that those people now can appreciate you and they bless you. Spit blessings on your hands. They hold you and then they spit. And then they talk. They tell you good things. We have left you with an all generation forever. Generation forever. Give birth, our son and our daughter give birth to both boys and girls, so that they can be sent. They can be sent by the neighbors. They can be sent by the elders. Those are the words which are uttered when these parents are now blessing you after you have paid them dowry, after you have appreciated them. And now, I don't know, I have seen that people are commenting that the Marwa is reluctant. Marwa is reluctant paying the dowry. He's saying, okay, let us compare the ticket, the flight ticket. Let us see. Instead of paying them dowry, I'm buying them a flight ticket back to Argentina. How can you marry Marwa? How can you marry a wife by a ticket, using a ticket, a flight ticket? Okay, say now these people, my guests here, I am really taking good care of them in the villa. They are eating so well. They are eating a balanced diet. They are very healthy. So I don't see, I don't find it necessary to pay dowry. No, Marwa. No. That is a very different matter. You taking care of your in-laws, giving them a balanced diet, buying them a back flight ticket, that is not an issue of marriage. That is your own wish. You knew. If you don't do that, then let them live here. They will stay in your villa for good. It is mandatory that you will have to buy them a ticket. And that is different from dowry. Try and formalize your marriage. But you see now, the problem is, Russia has not been proving to be good. You see also the behavior. The behavior of a wife matters to the husband. If she has been showing good behavior to Marwa, then Marwa should be very fast to pay dowry. But you can see Russia's behavior, even towards Esther, even towards Maro sometimes, calling him names, saying you are lonely, you are doing what? That one discourages a husband not to pay to marry you. That is why he is reluctant. Maro is trying to dodge, but not that he has no dowry. No. Maybe it is because of the behavior Rosho has been showing. You see a man, you see a husband will always, he will always be looking at you the way your movements are, and he keeps quiet. But inwardly, he knows what he is going to do to you. So maybe he's saying that, okay, me paying for dowry for this lady, I don't want because she does not respect me. But you see now, there is this bondage. There is now, Maro will be forced to pay the dowry because of what? Because of the son. He has Maisha. He has Maisha. Maisha is what? Maisha is what to be paid dowry for. Not the matter. All what we want from a woman is your children. You see, now, Maro, you are cornered. There is nothing you are going to do. The only thing is to pay. Pay them, but it will all depend on how you had agreed with them before they came here. Did they come to visit you? Is courtship different from their journey? Their visit in Kenya here, what was the agreement? If the agreement was that, okay, let them come, see the family, see the child, see their daughter, and then you pay them dowry, there you are. But if it wasn't, then I don't see why people are pestering you to pestering you to pay dowry. So it is your own choice. It's your own choice. But you see, dowry is not very expensive, Maro. Yeah, you simply take 4 heifers, and then 2 bulls, average size. You go there to Mabera and buy. Then you come and formalize the marriage. Then now they can convert that. If they want to put the cows in the aeroplane and fly with them, their own. But in the normal circumstances, after you have given that, the area chief, the administrator comes there, you put that one in written, and then you remain with the original agreement, and then they go with the other copy that you have paid them. This one means if at all there will be a breakage in between your journey there, they have to return those cows. They have to return if there is a breakage. If marriage will not continue, they have to return. And in normal circumstances, that because of the distance, they will sell. After you have presented the animals to them, then you will call buyers for them. Buyers will come and they pay. They buy those cows, they put the money, they convert the money into their currency, and they go. They can now go and buy theirs in their own home. Yeah, that is how it is. Now, let us see this drama again. Davy Jr. I'm seeing Davy Jr. again on it. Davy Jr. wants to buy dowry for mwita, so that mwita can marry the dancing grandmother. Now Davy Jr. is behaving like he is Mwita's father. He wants his son to marry that beautiful girl, the dancing grandmother. Davy, you're a very dramatic boy. You wanted to snatch Matiko's father, his wife. Don't you know that the dancing grandmother is a wife to Matiku's father? Is a wife to Murimi's father. Now you want to you want Mwita to marry that lady. Don't you know that Mwita is there illegally? That is just a handyman. He's only giving service to the dancing grandmother. But the grandmother is married to Ngoko, Matiko's father. They paid dowry. That is why the dancing grandmother has her own land, piece of land, and the Matiko's mother has another piece of land somewhere. Eh? Now you want to you want Mwita to marry the dancing grandmother? How? How? And who is this Mwita, by the way? Because Mwita is a foreigner, he's a Tanzanian. Eh? Those are people who ran away from their families when they were a bit young. Nobody knows whether Mwita left his wife in Tanzania there. Nobody knows what crime Mwita had committed, so that he ran from Tanzania, from his family to Kenya. Came and clung. He came and clung at Matiko's father wife. That is the dancing grandmother. You see, these people, if there is thorough investigation, you will discover that this man might have even killed, might have even committed a very serious crime in Tanzania. Then he came to Kenya. That is why he doesn't want to go to his home. He could be a criminal. Eh? Now you are saying that, okay, you buy cows, Davy, you buy cows, you give Mwita pays dowry and marries the dancing grandmother. Who is going to receive those cows? Who is the father now of Mwita? Eh? Because once you marry, you give dowry to the father of the lady. Whose grandmother's father, parents? Hmm? And in any case, on whose land are they going to wed? Eh? If you marry a girl, then you have your own piece of land, you come and build a house for your family. Eh? Now, that you want, Mwita wants to marry the dancing grandmother, pay the dowry, I don't know to who, and they continue living on Matiko's fatherland. Imagine. In our culture, such a person like Mwita is supposed to be evicted, is supposed to be kicked out of that family because he is an intruder. He has caused the dancing grandmother to reject Matiko's father, Ngoko. She doesn't serve him. She doesn't give him his right, even conjugal rights. Matiko has interrupted and intercepted. That father, that old man does not get that love from his wife. And remember again, it is very tricky. Okay, let Davy Jr. give those animals, okay? They will receive. And remember, those animals will go back to Matiko's father, and he will sell each and every cow, and he will do nothing. He will turn back and say, it is actually a fine. Eh? It is a fine to have boosted somebody with his wife. Eh? That is a tax. He will tax and eat all those animals. Eh? He will do nothing. There is nothing you'll do. So, Davy, Davy, you are very dramatic. Now, are you saying now those grandmothers, dancing grandmothers' children, are they going to belong to Mwita? Eh? Is Mwita going to adopt them? Just imagine. You people sometimes. We call it when Kohera Senior comes and gets a man with Sarah. Let me give that example. If I boost a man with my wife in our culture, we call it Ikirugi. Ikirugi. There is a fine. That man has to pay me. He has to pay me. He has to compensate me in a form of giving, in a form of apologizing that, okay, this is a mistake, I'm very sorry, take these animals. So when you give mwita the animals to pay for grandma, Matiko's father will come and take all those animals because that is ikirugi, boosted and sell and you people. The best thing you can do there is that find out the original place, the original home of mwita. If you want to help him, let him go back. Let him go back to his home and reorganize himself. Otherwise, here, actually, he is wasting time. He is wasting his time. Even if he dies, one time it happens that he has died within the vicinity of the dancing grandmother, they will not allow his corpse to be buried, his body to be buried in that compound. That is an intruder. That is not an ancestral father. That is not a relative to that family. Davy, just construct them a house, plaster that house, plaster it, make it good, and off you go. I can see you. You are always putting yourself in danger. Those people can even kill you. They can even bewitch you. The other time I warned you that Matiko's father was talking bad of you and you did not listen. Now you want to take his wife again. You have taken his sisters, daughters-in-laws, Murimi's wife, that is Halima, Matiko's wife, that is Inchagwa. Now you want to take the dancing grandmother and give her to mwita. And imagine by even confirming by paying dowry. Davy, what is wrong with you? Why are you breaking marriages of people? Ladies and gentlemen, continue subscribing, continue liking, continue sharing, and commenting. Let us look at this young man, Davy Jr. Davy Jr. is otherwise, thank you very much. Let us meet in the next video, ladies and gentlemen.